Hello. Alright, this question is going to find the equation of the circle that passing through the point, right? Which is not a direct question, which is center is not given, right? Center is not given and the radius is not given. So, and as I tell you before, if you want to find the equation of a circle, you need the two information, which is the center and the radius of the circle. So for these cases here, we don't have center, we don't have radius. So, but they have given you that the circle is passing through these 3 points here, right? So means that on the circles, there are 3 points on the circle. So 1, 8, just randomly writing everywhere. So -6, okay, -6, 1. And the other one may be at -2, -1. Right? I just simply locate the point. Alright, just to tell you that the circle is actually passing through these 3 points here. So there are 3 to 4 alternatives in finding this equation of circle. So I will show you 2 of the alternatives. So the first will be using the general equation. Right? I'm going to discuss about alternative method. Okay, alternative method 1. Alright, alternative method 1. So we have, I show you 2 a method in finding the equation of the circle here. So for this case, I'm going to using the general equation. Okay, as the most easiest way will be general equation: x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equate to 0. Right? As you know that this is the equation of the circle. So you want to find the equation of this circle. You have to find the value, the g, the f, and the c. This is the general equation of circle. As long as you find the g, f, and c, and you can get the equation of the circle. So how? Because of this circle is passing through the 3 points, right? The meaning of passing through means that if you put the value of x and y into the expression here, you are getting the value of 0. Or we said satisfied the equation. So for now, I can temporarily substitute, okay, for point, right? For -2, -1. So I can substitute into the general equation here. So by getting -2 to the power of 2 plus with -1 to the power of 2 plus with 2g -2 plus with 2f -1 plus with c equate to 0, right? We just rearrange this and we were getting -4g, right? -4g, -2f, right? Plus with c, with all the constant, I'm moving to the right hand side here. So as this is 4, right? 4 plus 1, you have 5. 5, we're moving here, you have -5. I putting this to be equation number 1, which relate g, f, and c. So, secondly, and this equation is also passing through the point 1, 8. Right? It's also passing through the point 1, 8. So, where I can actually substitute the x and y value into the equation of the circle because this point is on the circle. So, 1, 8. So now we're going for, right, this is the first one, first cases here. So now I'm going for, this is for the point -2, -1. Now we're going for the point for 1, 8, right? So 1 to the power of 2 plus 8 to the power of 2 plus with 2g1 plus with 2g1 plus with 2f8, right? The y value 8 plus with c equate to 0, right? So you can double check, we substitute into the formula here, x squared 1 squared 8 squared plus with 2g1 2f8 plus c equate to 0. So we will get the second equation that relate g, f, and c. So it's a linear equation with 3 variables. So 2f, this one you have 2g, this one you have 16f plus with c. And this is 64, right? 64. 64 plus with 1, 65. So you're getting -65, equation number 2. So we get the second equation, and of course we can get another equation from this point here, because this point is also on the circle. If this point is not on the circle, it's either the center or any point that not on the circle, we should not substitute into the equation, right? It won't satisfy the equation. So for this -6, now for -6 and 1, right? -6 and 1, so we have -6 to the power of 2, x squared, right? X squared plus y squared plus 2gx, right? Plus with 2fy plus c equate to 0. Rearrange again and you get the third equation. This is the alternative method, okay, type 1. So we can -12g plus with 2f plus c will equate to 36, right? 36 plus 1, that's 37, so you have -37, equation number 3. So very simple. So we have 3 equations, right? As I tell you just now, if we can find the value of g, f and c, then definitely we already find the equation of the circle, which is the general equation of the circle, right? So okay, to finding this, we have to solve simultaneous equation between these 3 system of linear equation. Alright, I will show you how to solving this system of linear equation. Alright, okay, let's look at how to solve this equation. So we have -4g plus -2f plus c equals to -5, right? Equation 1, and 2g plus with 16f plus c to be -65, equation 2, and -12g plus with 2f plus c equals to -37, equation number 3. Alright, okay, I were using the method of elimination, right? Elimination, we will eliminate the c, right? So we have left the equation with 2 variables, okay, to getting the to solving this equation here. Alright, okay, let's see how to solve this equation. So I will start with equation 1 and 2, where I want to eliminate the c, as the c have the same coefficient, right? So I will just taking equation 1, right? Equation 1 subtract, right, with equation 2, right? Equation 1 subtract with equation 2. So -4 minus with 2g, you have -6g. -2 subtract, right? Subtract. So -2 minus, you have -18f here, right? And c minus c, you are getting 0, right? Getting 0. And -5 minus with -65, which means by -5, negative, positive 65, which will be -5 plus with 65, which will give you 60, right? Positive 60. So we can divide everything here by -6, right? Divide by -6, we have g, right? We have g and positive 3f. Divide by -6, 1, -6, you're getting 3, and divide by -6, you have -10. And I label this to be equation number 4, right? Without c, right? Without the c. So let's get the equation. Alright, we get the 5th equation. Maybe we can taking 1 and 3 or 2 and 3, right? We just combine. So I was taking 2 and 3, okay? So now we're taking equation 2, subtract with equation 3. It's okay also if you're taking equation 3, subtract with 1, either way, as long as you can eliminate the c. So I'm taking 2 minus 3. So equation 2, 2g minus with -12. 2 minus with -12, you will have 14, right? 14g. And followed by 16 minus 2. 16 minus 2, also you were getting 14f, right? 14f. So c minus c, you were getting 0, right? And we taking negative 65 minus with negative 37. So we said plus with 37. So we have negative 28. Negative 28. So as this is we can divide everything by 14. So G plus F to be negative 2. Equation number 5. Okay, it's enough for 2 equations. It's just enough. Yeah, it's already enough for just 2 equations because we just have 2 variables, right? Solving this. So now, after from this equation we eliminate C, then we're getting the equation that without the C, and we can using these 2 equations to finding the value of G and F here. So as we also can apply elimination. So as you know that G plus 3F is the same as negative 10. Equation number 4, right? Now it's deal with these 2 equation here. So I taking 5, equation 5, subtract with equation 4. Either way, you want to taking equation 4, subtract equation 5 is okay, because I want to eliminate the G. Okay, eliminate the G. So G minus G, 0. F minus with 3F, negative 2F. Negative 2 minus with negative 10, right? Negative 2 minus with negative 10. So you have negative 2 plus 10, right? You're getting 8. So you were getting F to be negative 4, right? The value of F will be negative 4. So with the value of F, we can find the value of G, right? We can just substitute this value into either equation 5 or 4. So I just substitute into equation 5, sub into equation 5, right? So as you know that G plus with F will be negative 4, which give you negative 2, right? So from here you can find out that G to be negative 2 plus 4, which give you the value of 2, right? So then finally you have the value of G to be 2. And lastly, of course, you still need the value of C, right? So I will substitute the value of F and the G into any equation here, right, to finding the value of C. So I choose 1, okay? So I have negative 4 G, which is 2, negative 2F, which is negative 4, plus with C to be negative 5. I substitute the 2 value here into equation 1. Either 3 of this, either 1. So I have negative 8 plus with 8 plus C to be negative 5. So this will turn to be 0 and C will be negative 5, right? From here I have getting all the value of I have get the value of G, I have getting the value of F, and I getting the value of C. So from here I can summarize, right, the equation of the circle. Alright, with the solving equation just now, we're using all the 3 coordinates here, getting the 3 equations. Okay, by substitute this 3 point into the general equation, we can finding the value of GFC, right? With a unique solution means that we can actually now know the general equation of the formula, which has 2gx, right? Plus with 2fy plus c equals to 0. So we have known the value of g, which is 2, right? So 2 multiply 2, we have 4x, and f to be negative 4, right? So it will be negative 8. 2 times negative 4, negative 8, plus with c, negative 5 equate to 0. And finally, we have get the equation of the circle, right? With this equation of the circle, we already know quite a lot of information here, because you can see that we have know the value of G and F and C. So if you want to find the center of the circle, it's very easy. We can find the center of the circle. We know that the center of the circle, the formula, negative g, negative f. If we're using general equation, this will be the formula, right? And the radius will be the g to the power of 2 plus with f to the power of 2 minus c. So from here, I know that the center of the circle here will be negative g. The center will be negative 2. Negative of the f value will be 4. So I know that the center of the circle here will be negative 2, 4. So, and finally, we can find the radius of the circle as well. As the g square here, the g will be 2 square plus with f square. Your f here will be negative 4 to the power of 2, right? Negative 4 to the power of 2 minus with c, negative 5. So from here, we can find the value of radius, which will give you 25. And square root of 25 will be 5. Now you know that the center will be negative 2, 4. And you know that the radius of the circle will be 5, right? And you can also find the equation of the standard equation. If the question is requesting to finding the standard equation, you can actually rewrite this as y x minus h, y minus k square equals to r square. X, this is your h and this is your k now, right? If you want to write in standard equation. So x minus the h will become plus y minus the k, which will be y minus 4. And r square, so it will be 25. This is a standard equation. After you know the general equation, you can find the center, you can find the radius, right? But this question is, of course, is just asking you to find the equation of the circle. But you have to know how to get the information from the general equation here, especially for the center and the radius. So that's all for this video. This video I just showing the alternative one by using general equation, by substituting all these coordinate into this equation, and we solving the simultaneous equation by finding the value of g, f, and c. That's the alternative method number 1. So we will go for another method in another video.